The angles in a trigonometry function is not limited to until 90 degree. No, you can put any real number as the angle in sine, cosine or tangent. You can even put negative number. In this video, we learn to find the angles of a trigonometry function, but we limit that number, that angle to be between 0 to 360 degree only for this video. So this is the question, yeah? Tangent theta is equals to 1.3. Then the theta value is between 0 to 360. And we are supposed to find the value of this theta, which is the angle. The answer is not only one answer. I think we are going to have two. We are going to have two answers. And how do we do this? Very simple. We use this table here. This is the table that I made from my student. You can download or copy this table from my Miro file. And if you want to do so, please scan this QR code and it will open up my Miro file, then you can copy from there. Now this is the question again. Tangent theta is equals to 1.3 and is a positive number. We look at this table here. Tangent theta will be positive when it is quadrant 1 and 3. Tangent theta will be positive when it is quadrant 1 and quadrant 3. Hence, we can simply find that the first step that we do here is we use this pattern here. I give space for working for each quadrant, quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. And we follow the signs here, follow the positive or negative sign. For quadrant 1, the tangent value will be positive, quadrant 2 will be negative, quadrant 3 will be positive, quadrant 4 will be negative. That's what the table say. And so since the tangent theta is a positive number here, what we need to do, we cross out the quadrant 2 and quadrant 4. We don't need to calculate for that because it will produce a negative number. Since the question mentioned that tangent theta is a positive number like this, is only quadrant 1 and quadrant 3. What do? We go to this pattern for quadrant 1. Tangent theta is equals to 1.3. And if it is quadrant 1, the value of theta is equals to alpha, which is the basic angle. And how to find the alpha? We use this formula. Alpha is inverse tangent of 1.3. Then we use the calculator. Press your calculator. You press shift and tangent and 1.3, close bracket. You're going to get 52.43 degree if you're using the degree mode. So alpha is 52.3, and so we copy it here. Sorry, 52.43 degree. So we put in here tangent alpha is equals to tangent 52.43 degree is equals to positive 1.3. How to check? Very simple. You press tangent 52.43. is equals to 1.2999, which is near to 1.3. So that's one of the answer. I mentioned that there are two answers, very simple. According to this table, the other positive tangent value will be on quadrant 3. Right, so we do the working here on the quadrant 3. Tangent 180 plus alpha equals to 1.3. Alpha is 52.43. If you add 180, so we put it here, 180 plus 52.43, and how much is that? Is going to be 232.43 degree. Yeah, then we put it inside here, 232.43 degree. So that's the other answer. How do we check the answer? Very simple, you just press using calculator. Tangent 232.43. I get 1.2999, which is near to 1.3. That is our answer, and we already checked the answer. We have two answers, 52.43 and 232.43. That's it. That's how you solve trigonometry question. If they give you the limit is, if they give you the domain of theta is from 0 to 360, and that is our answer.